This one too. I'm deciding if I want to make the resolution higher or not. Is that 1080p? Welcoming Linda, nice to see you. Today I want to change things up, but I'll do the resolution thing later. Today I want to get people on the microphone so I can say, so we can have a dialogue. I think it's healthy. Give me a second, let me get my tea going. Welcoming Feather Rain. We got Chance up in here. Huma, thank you for all the blessings. I hope you're having a good day. And if you're not, that's okay. Some days it's gonna be that way. But it's still your responsibility. You got Emily, Rain, Tammy, Rising. Let's see here. Let's try the grid. How's that gonna be? No, I think we should go to the other. Panel style instead. Gotta change the flavor flay. All right. Who wants to develop today? Like who's open to guidance? Who's open to listening? If anybody starts going off and on about philosophy and ideology, I'm gonna have you sit down. We're here to like, how can we develop? Okay. I see a lot of panels going off on talking about what they think and view, but we're not developing how to heal, how to let go. Okay. But first, let me clear the energy, and then we'll start one at a time, one step at a time. Because if you're not open and you get on a mic with me, it'll be painful. For real. Not for me, for you. Like, ooh, I thought he was just gonna be love and light only. Oh shoot, he's not telling me what I wanna hear. At least I didn't charge you any money. Right? What have y'all been thinking about the stream? Let's see here. Welcoming Sister Kata, Alex. We got K Elevate. K Elevate. Okay, shout out to K Elevate. Let me make the font bigger. I'm trying to fine tune this live streaming thing. It's just, I'm trying to do the best that I can to connect with you and feel genuine, and also not get into a routine of hanging out. Right? When I get on here, I'm not here to hang out. How can we make impact, inspire, let go, love our damn selves together? That's the beauty. Playful but deadly. Skip to grace. Trust me, I spend a lot of time in people's panels. But why don't people, like, I see a lot of panels, but you're not connecting with the audience, with the panel. And it bugs me that many people don't realize, look, if what you're doing isn't impactful, you have to make some adjustment, people. I spend a lot of time looking at y'all's live panel. I'm like, who are y'all teaching? Nobody, like, there's just a few people here because it needs leadership, it needs mentorship, it needs authenticity, it needs engagement. And so this is why I'm like, okay, do your thing, It's just an opinion fest. Pin that comment right there, you know what I'm saying? Pin that comment. That's why I'm like, yeah, my view. What about being effective and actually helping people let go? And the thing is, look, I respect that they're doing that. It's not easy to get on a mic and put yourself in the public with 5 other people. Now, I'm being critical because why? I want to see your panels make an impact here online. Because I see that it's just the same people talking at each other. Some panels... Oh, I'm aware of that. And there's a lot of drama in some panels because why? We don't know how to do the work. I went to one panel where people were like, I love you, but also like, I have baggage that I don't want to do, but I still love you. It's like, I still love you, but it's like yucky energy. And everybody, like, the healing's not there, but we're talking about healing. And trust me, I just sit there and like, what are they doing up in here? We identify as a tribe, but it's not a healing tribe. It's an identifying as healing tribe. Oh, and this is painful for people because there's a lot of people in panels right here, right now. And I'm here to just be honest with you because ain't nobody saying this stuff. And it's going to piss some people off. It's okay. So, let's see if we can do the work. It's not easy. It's very, again, I'm aware it's not easy. And that's why we got teamwork. Teamwork. Anger's a good teacher. I mean, there's many good teachers. Anger, hate. All right. Who's open to going deep and letting go and raising your vibration? Okay? I am obsessed with your craft. Again, it's not mine. It's the universe. That's why whenever the healing energy is not yours, it's the universal presence that's doing it. Is happiness a teacher? Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Let's start with, I'm going to invite Heather Renee. Kind of new to her. Invitation sent. So you have no ego? No, I have ego. Everybody has ego, but it's about learning to tame your ego and use your ego versus letting it be out of control and saying love and light at the end. Hello, Sister Heather. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear her, or do I need to bump the volume up for Sister Heather? Why don't you tell us where you're from, sister? Awesome, awesome. And how old are you? Just straight up. Beautiful. And maybe a little louder. Okay, we'll adjust as we go. And what brings you, how long have you been in the community around here, you know what I'm saying? Around, how long have you been on a spiritual journey, and how long have you been part of like the mystic village, what we're doing here? Okay. Beautiful. Shout out to the 38 gang. Somebody said in the chat. And what inspired you to quit the alcohol? Like, you've been sober, away from that? Let me see. Hold on, give me a second here, because there's people on. All right. Well, let's see. I'm trying to make it so that people can hear on TikTok, but it's not. Give me a second here. This is audio input. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, yes.
Okay, wait. Okay. It's better. Okay. So what's on your heart? What brings you to have the courage to come talk to me? Because, again, this is on the spot. What's on your heart? Oh, hold on. She's on mute. Test 1, 2. Okay, I guess. Okay, hold on. Try. Test 1, 2. Test. Test 1, 2.
How about now?
Okay. Because there's people on YouTube, and I guess that's just how it's gonna be. We hear her now. Okay, they hear you. Great news. Okay, what brings you to come talk to me or be open to being here? What's on your heart?
I think it's because I feel kind of stuck in life, like kind of stuck in my journey. I've gotten really far with it, but I'm kind of still missing like my purpose with things, I guess, like finding myself completely.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm here today, just kind of feeling stuck.
And how long have you been feeling stuck for, would you say?
I would say probably like the last 8 months, maybe.
Okay, so before you got stuck, what progress did you feel that you have made that you feel like, that you're moving forward?
I felt like I was just achieving more in like my work career. I was excelling in my work career. I was excelling in my personal life. I felt like I was excelling on the spiritual side of things. And then I feel like anytime I tried to kind of like ascend higher, it's just shot down, and I'm just
Okay.
kind of stuck.
When you say whenever you say you're trying to ascend higher, what are you trying?
I do a lot of meditation. I meditate every day, multiple times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation. I do shadow work. I published actually a workbook on shadow work and different activities to help in the healing process. So I've been doing all of those practices every single day, but I just still feel, it's almost like a lost feeling. Like I don't know what to do next or where to go next or what I'm supposed to be. I don't know. It's hard to describe, I guess.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to know, sister. All you have to do is just be present and pay attention because the universe is guiding you. But sometimes we're not paying attention to the details of life. Like when we can go through the motions of daily life, but imagine through being online. Imagine through meditation, there's details that we may be missing because we're looking for what we think is God, what we think we want, versus what is in alignment with your purpose. Which is why, like finding your purpose, you don't use your head first, you lead with your heart as a compass. So you let your feeling guide you, but if you're not finding it yet, you have to get out of your comfort zone and explore.
Okay.
Have you been doing that at all?
I haven't. I've been like hermit mode lately, and I have been getting some messages from the universe that I need to stop being in hermit mode and get out more. Social anxiety kind of gets to me sometimes, so I think that kind of stops me.
So in terms of your contentment and happiness with yourself, what is that like right now, you and yourself?
Overall, I'm really happy with myself. I finally come to a place where I love myself. I'm treating myself so well. I eat right. I exercise. I really love myself. But it's still like that weird wandering background feeling, like I'm not exactly where I'm supposed to be or something. So that kind of stops me from fully appreciating what all I've accomplished, I guess.
So here's the thing, sister. When you feel joy and contentment within yourself, you have so much. You have a lot to offer already because many people don't even feel. They can't even say they feel joy and contentment. Okay, so realize that you have activated your lighthouse, and you're preparing yourself to shine. Because before you can find the shine in your like grand purpose or whatever, you have to be willing to shine on a moment to moment, day to day basis, which means on your daily interaction with people, learn to shine in just when you're saying hi to people. When we fear social interaction, it's because sometimes we're still learning how to speak our heart instead of our head. Because sometimes in our old paradigm, the way we used to be, we get used to speaking like small talk. Hey, how you doing? Right? And so your new self, you learn more how to embody, like speak from your heart, speak from feeling, which is kind of like how, really? Well, not with everybody. There's a time and place where the universe wants to use you, okay? But you have to be present and paying attention because you're not meant to talk to everybody on like everyone you cross too deeply. But there's times where you do go deep, and as you slowly talk to people, then you get rid of this thing called your social anxiety. You speak because God and the universe is telling you, hey, do your work here. And then when you get the signal, shine.
I like that. Yeah, that's brilliant. I didn't think about it that way at all.
Because
That makes so much sense.
some people are looking to serve on a grand scale, but they can't even do it when they're driving. They can't even do it in their office. Why the heck would God and the universe give you something you can't handle?
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
Like, right? If you're not matured and you haven't been mentored and you try to be a leader of a spiritual community, it's extremely difficult and it can be really a lot of drama. And when money gets involved, ego comes in, my money, your money. And so when we're open to guidance, you end up, talking to people like me, and there's not a lot of access to spiritual guidance that leads to result, because a lot of people practice spirituality and the result isn't profound outside. They feel the profoundness within, but it's really difficult to teach people to connect with that presence if you're not truly shining. And that's why we need community and leaders and humility and unconditional love. How do you feel, sister?
I agree. I feel great. That was excellent advice that I'm going to put into practice. So I really appreciate that. It definitely resonates with me.
Yeah, and so again, you just have to do it when you wake up. Today, I'm going to do my best to shine.
I like that. Yeah.
When I'm driving, of course, it's really tiring to like be on all the time, but you can just say most of the time. There's a time where you're doing more healing work, more compassionate work, and there's a time where like just get it done and stop being so emotional about stuff, because there's some roles that require you just get point A to B in peace. But sometimes we're too compassionate to where like we're in our head about being kind and loving because of our principles, because we're become attached to being perfect all the time, that we become positive vibes only BS, right? So we have to learn how to be yin and yang. But it's about paying attention. How do you feel about that?
I like that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And it definitely sounds like something I can do today. That's very practical to help.
And so what inspires you currently on the spiritual journey that you're walking?
Empowering others is really my inspiration, since I helped empower myself and get into recovery and go on my journey. I'm just all about helping anybody else empower themselves so they can do the same. That's kind of been what keeping me inspired to continue on.
Have you been thorough about your story? This is a good time before you put yourself into the world, be really clear about the details of what happens in your story and learn to articulate it in many different ways. For example, I have part of my journey where I abuse a substance. There's a short story there's a medium length story, and then there's a full story, and then there's the version that will make everyone cry. You're not meant to tell the full version every damn time, because why? That's so damn tiring. And you don't want to be like, you don't want it to be so repetitive that it's inauthentic. But you want it to be thorough enough to where, okay, right now you're just glazing over your story, and you want to use some points to help people. So in your meditation, you can visualize yourself talking to somebody who may be attached to alcohol, and you can see where they're at, and you know what to say, because while you have thoroughly went through your story and see, teaching people about the making peace with yourself, or facing that you're ready to let go, expressing to people that for you to let go, you gotta stop hanging out at bars. You have to let go of people who were alcoholics and friends that drink, even though you love them. So in every part of the story, there's a lesson, there's a bullet point, there's a teaching. And so as you know yourself deeper and fuller, and you connect to yourself intuitively, you know what story to tell them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes total sense.
And so you're preparing yourself to have all these tools. Do you need the mini story, the short story, the mid story, the full story, and the profound emotional story? Because a lot of people's ready to hear you, and it just takes you. So right now you're at the preparation phase, and imagine there's so many experiences in your life that there's so many stories that you have, my sister, that will change people's life. You just have to learn to be really articulate in your own holy scripture of who you are.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And that's really great advice. I haven't sat down and done that, gone through each version. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So like I used to do Uber, and so when I'm driving Uber with people, the universe will use me to express a story of different layers of things. Some people, we want to go deeply spiritual. Some people don't want to be spiritual, but they just want to hear about nostalgic past, about how things used to be in the 90s or 80s. And because people, what they want to do, we just want to feel connection.
Yes, I agree with that.
And when people feel connection, they feel love. And when they feel love out of nowhere, they open a floodgate to you. And then when you help them open, they let go. Boom, healing just happened. And all you did was just trust your heart.
I love that. Yes. I want to start doing that for sure. Because I've been looking for connection. I haven't felt as connected to people.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about it that way. That's brilliant.
I too in the past had social anxiety talking to people, but I realized I'm here to help people. But I'm aware I can't help everybody, but I'm gonna try to do my best, because there are some people who they don't want to hear the spiritual story, but they just want to have a genuine conversation from the heart, and it doesn't need to be spiritual stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, anything else on your heart, sister?
That was all for now. I really appreciate you. Like, you did great with that perspective. I'm serious.
It's not me. Again, I just sit here, I'm on open channel, and God and the universe just tells you, and eventually you will do the same thing.
I love that. Thank you. I so appreciate you.
Well, any words of inspiration for people quitting alcohol?
Just don't give up. As long as you keep coming back, it doesn't matter how many times you relapse. I went to detox 11 times, different facilities. It was a 5-year struggle for me before I went to residential for a month and got sober. So just don't ever give up. As long as you're still breathing, we'll always welcome you back to sobriety. You can always start over one day at a time. And, I surrendered, and that's what helped me give it up completely, was surrendering to God and the universe. But I just encourage people never to give up with it.
And thank you for your willingness to move forward and believe in yourself, because when you believe in yourself, you help others do it too. So
That's so true. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So thank you to our sister Heather, and thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Thank you. Hey, Shad. Thank you to our sister Heather. Here, give a little relaxation, from her heart. Retro says, how do you know when you're ready to be a teacher when you're struggling with perfectionism? It's okay that you have a perfectionist mindset, but you're not the mind. You have a mind. How are you going to be useful if you're attached to perfectionism? You can use the archetype of perfectionism, which is called excellence. But when you have done your best, as a perfectionist, let go. A perfectionist that's unhealthy pushes all the way and never feels enough. But a healthy perfectionist push all the way and realize this is enough. Pay attention. Welcoming Ken, welcoming Muso Patty, Huma. My master's a perfectionist, but healthy perfectionist. But not everybody has that. Not everybody's meant to walk the perfectionist mentality, but we can learn so much from different mentalities and the way people operate. Right? I choose to walk with more humor and wisdom and sass, making it more fun. Right? He's like, the master is more like you can say he's sharp. Right? He's very sharp, very fierce, very dominant, but also deeply loving, but not with just not loving words, but loving action with result. Excellence. Love your sass. My sass is growing up, I didn't know a man could be feminine because nobody taught me. The sass is me learning to be proud of my feminine side. Right? Be proud of my feminine side. That's why I just bring out the sass. And so a lot of guys would think, is he gay? And wait, he's not gay? So my presence can be very confusing for people who need to label me. Just to be honest. And so a lot of gay guys end up liking me because the sass, right? Yeah, it's milk tea. My wife just bought this. Yeah. And so whenever but I learn how to use masculine energy because why? You can't be nice all the damn time. You're gonna, right? People gonna use you and abuse you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use the boundaries sometimes. I grow mushroom. Okay, sure. Ban Hanan. We got roll 6 crit here. Sister Kata is here. All right, who's ready to develop? Who's open? You gotta stand your ground, but not in an anger way. But of course, before you can stand your ground in a harmonious way, sometimes you lose. You get angry because why? You're doing the best that you can, and sometimes we cause a little emotional harm because we're still learning how to emotionally heal ourselves. The realist asks, what should I do if there's negativity around me? There's no negativity around you. Your perception is what's negative. So if where you're at, you're perceiving a lot of negativity, you can change the setting. You can change your perception. But the change is from you, not anyone else. When you're watching TV and you're perceiving negativity, like, it's fine because there's negative things in life, but it doesn't have to trigger you. Because the truth sometimes it's painful. The truth sometimes it's negative. So people just BS each other. Stop being negative. Stop criticizing. And we never get the truth. Why? My feelings. That's why a lot of people who my feelings, they don't go very far. Because you have emotions, but that's not you. Your body has emotion. Your mind has the emotion. You are whole. You just observe. But that's really hard to teach because some people like, this is a fake guru. I'm not charging money. There's no mini reading or full reading for $22.22 today. Here he goes again. Can't stop with that stuff. Takes a lot of courage to put oneself out there and not go through a phase of... when you catch yourself BSing, face it and make a change. When you catch yourself doing the wrong thing, face it and do the right thing. Stop doing the wrong thing. This is so basic, but y'all need to hear it sometimes because y'all doing the wrong thing, expecting the right result. And you hang around with people who are doing the wrong thing and they want their life to be better, but they just keep going to the damn bar. You want to be happy, but you hang out with sad people. You want the world to be a better place, but you hang around with angry people who yell peace. For Mother Earth. Peace to the world. Protect Mother Earth. Ugh. If you want the world to be peaceful, why are you putting out that kind of energy? We want world peace. We want, like... Well, I'm not feeling it. Are you embodying it? You want peace, but how come you're not acting peace? They want peace, but they don't act peaceful. Oh, money for me, money for me. They want peace, but they're yelling. They want peace, but they're fighting. It's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult. We want peace, but we're yelling. Peace, peace. Wait. Okay. So our brothers and sisters, they want peace, but they keep yelling, peace, peace, peace. It sounds like they're poking at people with energy, but they're just poking themselves. They want world peace, but they don't act world peace. Peace doesn't have to be so political. It could just be right now. Don't do that. It's going to unify humanity. Don't do that. It's going to unify the countries. Don't do that. If we start agreeing and loving, there's going to be no more wars. For world peace. All right, let's see. Who's open to mentorship, open to a heart-to-heart, to guidance? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see here. Let's see who's been here. Let's see who been here. Earth Voice. Okay, let's talk to Earth Voice. I see you. I see you been commenting. I guess let me invite you. How do we do this? Technology. Sent. Check your ears, check your ears. Hello.
Hello.
Don't be shy, okay? It's just me. You can hear like, oh God, he actually picked me. Okay. Breathe, relax. It's okay. I'm just some dude, okay? It's fine. I'm your friend. We're friends. Love your damn self. It's the same dude, okay? Breathe in. And out. Welcoming, we have Sister Earth Voice here. What should I call you? Just Earth Voice is fine?
It's fine, yes.
And do you mind telling us how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 51.
51 years old. Beautiful. And what inspires you to be here today? Like you're hanging out in the Mystic Village. What do you like about being here?
Because in general, I love consciousness and all that it is about and how it helps us in all levels, health, spiritual journey, our life. That's why I love very much this kind of life.
Hold on, they say they can't hear. Give me a second here. You can barely hear her? Okay. Let's try again. And how long have you been on your journey of compassion? And sorry, how long have you been on the spiritual journey, or would you say all your life?
About 18 years. It was a trauma. After the trauma, I started to search for information, and from there it went better and better.
Okay, hold on. Can you, the background noise is, I don't think people can hear you. Is there a place you can go temporarily so people can hear you? Thank you.
I will try. Now it's better.
Okay, perfect.
Is it?
Okay, that's good. And now, trust.
That's good.
Okay. Oh. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Speak with confidence, okay? And you'll be good. Okay. So you say you've been on the spiritual journey for about 18 years?
Yes.
And what do you like about being with us? Because there's a lot of brothers and sisters who are here. What brings you, what feeling do you get when you're with us here in the Mystic Village?
The way you speak, it's more calm. The ambience around you is also good. Also, how you play the flute and the instruments is very beautiful and calming. And also the wisdom. Also.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for choosing to be here. And what's on your heart? How can I support or help you today?
Maybe how to stop always being with the wrong person.
Okay.
When you want to do the best you can, you never succeed.
Okay.
When you try.
So you said to stop being with the wrong person. Is this you talking about relationship or just friends or family?
Especially relationships.
Are you currently in a relationship or single?
Yes.
Single.
In a relationship.
Oh, in a relationship, okay. But you're not happy in the relationship, or what's going on?
It broke down.
Mm.
And can't make it work, yes.
And how long have you been with this person?
Many years.
Many years. So many years that you don't even need to count anymore, huh?
Yes. Yes.
And when you say when you feel like you're with the wrong person, when you're with them, what do you feel?
I feel I must do something about it. It's mostly my responsibility to change it, but I don't know how.
Okay, so just listen. You may want to have you may want to have a better relationship with somebody else. But number one, to be happy, you have to be in a happy relationship with yourself first. Okay? So you may want to have a better relationship with your partner, and you want it bad, but you cannot change your partner, but you can change your perception, you can change your attitude, and you can change yourself. Okay? But it's not going to be as easy, when you're with somebody for a long time and you're not happy. You have to, number one, realize where happiness comes from. So happiness comes from you. Happiness is already within. If we're looking for happiness outside of ourselves from our partner and they're not doing their job, we need to do our job. We need to do our work. Because when we're in a relationship with somebody, okay, oftentimes our partner isn't really doing the work. And we cannot force them. We can't force them to do the work, okay? But what we can do is shine brighter for ourselves. What we can do is deeply love who we are. And if eventually it doesn't work, you have to do your best to communicate and talk about what you need. Because sometimes your partner doesn't know they're doing something, like they don't know what to do, okay? Sometimes your partner doesn't know what you need. So, because why? A lot of people get into a routine when it comes to relationships and love, and they don't realize their wife or their girlfriend isn't even happy anymore because they're not paying attention. And so we can either say it's their fault or just say, hey, look, I'm feeling disconnected from you, and I would like you to straight up buy me flowers like once a month. Just tell them what you need, because sometimes they don't know, because nobody taught them how to be a good husband. Sometimes nobody taught them to be a gentleman. Sometimes nobody teach them to be, learn how to show love. And so, number one, you teach yourself first. Okay? But after a while, if they don't get the message, then you slowly, you do your best until if it doesn't work, you have to get different layers of help. You have to read books, okay? You have to study on how to make a harmonious relationship. If you have done the best that you can, then you can make the exit plan. But you don't want to make the exit plan, because marriage is a holy matrimony for a reason. They call it that for a reason, because it's not supposed to be a casual way to just bye, right? To the left, ooh. We don't want it to be casual, because there's a reason why you're together, and there's a lesson in there. But before you can deal with your partner, love your damn self deeply. Okay? Love yourself deeply. How do you feel?
It makes sense. It's true. Every word is true.
And here's the thing. Don't expect it to be easy. This thing called life is not easy. But when you don't give up, sister, a miracle may happen. I'm not going to guarantee it, because if you're not meant to be with someone, no matter how hard you try, you ain't going to be with them. Okay? But you don't want to make an exit plan. You don't want to divorce or leave with doubt. Like, oh, I wish I would have told him what I needed. I wish I would have just told him I need to go out on a little bit more dates. I wish I would. I wish we would have got a marriage counselor. You want to do it all. And when you feel you have given it your all and you're like, okay, God, it's time. How do you feel?
I feel it's true, every word. And must work first on myself, then happen.
And again, that's why we're here as a community, because we're learning from you. You're not the only one who's not having a good relationship with your husband. So thank you for you willing to express the truth and be open, because again, relationships are not just built on the good times. They're built on these times where like, man, I'm trying to leave you. But then there's a lesson, there's something you're trying to learn. And sometimes it's called compassion. Because sometimes our partner don't know better than to just watch TV all day and just chill. Because why? Many people lack guidance, mentorship, wisdom. They lack a monk, a pastor, a priest, a leader. Because why? They're trying to watch the Maury Show, Jerry Springer, or whatever they watch nowadays. Dr. Phil, but they don't want to deal with their own life.
Yes,
Any words?
unfortunately.
Any words for our brothers and sisters in the chat today from your heart?
My word is to come back more often to the life, because it's amazing, and they say here cream. I don't know the word. How we say in English crema? Crema. It's a pity that there is not much people who know the life, because they could learn so much in a very, very nice way. Yeah.
That's your husband in the background?
Yes. The enemy.
Damn, called him out live with him next to you.
Yeah. Because even
And
we still friends.
how
We
do,
are good friends because sorry.
how does he feel? I'm curious now. How does he feel?
He know it's lost. He know very, very deeply.
Yeah.
And he accepts.
Look. She needs to go on a date with some ice cream, bro. Okay? She needs a little red wine with some pasta. Okay? Like she would just want to feel like a special lady sometime. Not all the time. Like once a month is fine, bro. Okay? Just a little bit. Okay, yeah, she needs a little, like right now her soup, her chicken noodle soup, the flavor is bland, okay? She needs a little salt, pepper, celery, carrot, you know what I'm saying? She just wants a little flavor in her life. And because when life becomes routine, we become sad, unhappy, and sick. Because why? We're not feeling inspired. And if you're with somebody and you don't feel connection, because we people just want love. And why? Sister, she's doing the best that she can to love herself. Okay? And but sometimes we need support from our husband, and sometimes the husband needs support from the wife. And when you get along very well. You get along very well in bed too. Anyways, thank you so much for your time, Sister Earth Voice, and thank you for being here and being open to talking to me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Curveball. Wait. What did he say? She's like, wait, what did he say again? That her audio was, I had to focus hard on that because the audio kept like peaking, and then I heard my own voice speaking to me. I'm like, okay, God, I trust you. My head hurts, but I'm not my head. My ears hurt, but I'm not my ear. Golly. This is hard. What? This is difficult. It's okay, sister. Here's the thing. With love, anything is possible. Don't feel bad. We're just grateful that we did good work. Even though the audio was difficult and my voice kept jumping at me. Hello. Golly, okay. Stay centered. Oh, okay. Your husband is there too? Oh, golly. She could have told us her husband was there. Then it would have been a different reading. I would have went out. When are you gonna do your part, bro? She's trying to go out a little bit. Okay, she want a red wine with an angel hair pasta. It's gotta be real one. Red wine. How can I talk to you? I think to talk to me, you gotta get on TikTok. Okay, just get on TikTok. Guru Tenet. We got about 1 hour left. Okay. Who's next? Who wants to do the work? Let's see here. Sangara Kitchen. Spider Monkey. Nicoletta. Let's do Spider Monkey. I've been seeing you around. Okay, I see you. Right. When you show up, you know what I'm saying? Again, if I don't pick you, don't get hurt. Okay. This is free. If you would like $111.11. There it goes again. Okay, hold on, let me invite you. What's her name again? Spider Monkey. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Well, how are you doing today?
I am doing amazing. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You know, I see a lot of people having a good time here in the Mystic Village, and it's productive, and people get to hear you. And I should call you Spider Monkey. That's fine, right?
Yeah, you can call me Spider Monkey. Absolutely.
And do you mind telling us your age?
I am 52.
Oh, 52?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
52. I'm sorry, these locusts are really loud out here. So.
That's okay. Locust is relaxing, but TV in the background, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't want that on.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, what I wanted to touch base with you on was I was listening yesterday, and you were talking about everybody wanting to open their chakra systems and, going on about everybody's worried about their third eye. And,
Mhm.
I personally, that actually is, I started working on the chakra system with the
Mhm.
spiritual team. And I literally made it to like my second one.
Mhm.
And along with the way I've been living my life, I'm telling you, like I had an instantaneous awakening, instant joy, instant gratitude for everything, even the bad, guys, and mostly everything, or at least I tried to.
Mm.
But I quit working on my chakras after that. I thought, you know what, because I don't want to see crazy things. People talk about all this crazy stuff they can see, and I don't want that. Is there anything wrong with that? I mean, that I don't want to see like spirits and stuff like that?
The thing is, sometimes what you want and don't want is your ego, right? Sometimes you think you have a choice on what gifts you want. Okay? But not every for example, I tried to do astral projection and lucid dreaming for many years, and it wasn't progressing, but I still wanted it. Why? Cuz it sounds cool. Astral projection, right? But I'm meant to be here with music and talking and engaging. But many people are seeking spiritual power. But imagine that you have the spiritual power. It's you. Like you're present. You are enough with what you know. And so when some people want to focus more on the metaphysical, right? And when everything is already energy right now. We're all connected already. All the chakras are already activated. Okay? The only thing is what's in the way. That's the main part. When you have attachment and you have a baggage and you have something that when you're holding on to something, your desire, or some people want money, some people ego and all these things, but it's up to you to see, okay, my mind wants this, but what does the universe need from me? What are you already good at, right?
Right.
Okay. For example, one thing that I've always been good at is the gift of instant trust. For whatever reason, it's my nature that when I talk to people, they instantly trust me. I never thought that was a gift because I didn't pay attention. When people trust you, it means they're going to be open to telling you more stuff. Why? Because you're meant to help people, not by telling them what to do, but by listening deeper, okay? And when people feel heard, they feel connection and love. And that's such a powerful gift, but it took a while for us to just realize, one of my gifts is I'm just when people eat my food, they feel joy. Like they feel genuine bliss from the food that I'm making. For some people, it's the way you dress. The way you dress, people are always like really inspired by the way you dress, because that's the gift that you have, and then you can explore that deeper. How do you feel?
I love that. I love that.
Right? So imagine the reason why people talk about the third eye and clairvoyant and clairaudient, because it's like a catchy thing. It's cool, right? It's like getting a holographic Pokemon card. Ooh, I want that Blastoise holographic Shadow Last first generation or whatever, right? All right. Ooh, but just like there's even the most basic Pokemon card. It's still part of the kingdom. Like some people are just so good at gardening. And when people say, wow, that's an amazing garden that you have.
Yes, yes.
And many people don't think that's a gift. But when you begin to master what the universe has blessed you with, like some of us are just amazing gamers. And when you game, right, when people are playing game, they feel joy and they inspire others to do it too. And as you master that field, another door will open, because sometimes you think you're meant to be a gamer, but you're meant to be some sort of leader somewhere. But it's like a prerequisite to get to the next door, But we have to just keep exploring and expanding. And the goal, service. As long as you're helping people, your gift will naturally unfold, which is what it's called a cosmic unwind. That as you have faith and you trust, your gifts will naturally unfold. But initially our ego goes, I want to talk to spirits. I want to open my third eye so I can look through the walls and see, oh, I knew it, they're smoking a joint next door. I knew it. Right, because it's a cute thing that we're like, oh, word. It's like when you're bored and you want connection, buying a crystal. Why? Because it's cool to have a lapis lazuli. Oh God! But imagine your presence, you just being yourself deeply and confidently, is a blessing to people. Just you being proud with your accent, with your shine, that's enough.
I think so too. I think so too.
And because sometimes we don't realize that this is why when we develop spiritually, you realize you're priceless. But it's just being proud to be you with your imperfections and your faults and your beauty. Like imagine when you're proud to be you and you stay humble,
Yeah.
you start to realize the shine. And as you shine brighter, you start to see treasures around you. But when you don't slowly develop your shine and you don't pay attention to life, you just want to talk to spirits. You want to be a plant medicine guide. You want, to help open people's chakra. You want to be this. That's your ego. At the end of the day, you don't really choose. I mean, you have free will, okay? And the universe gives you options that are meant for you, that matches your energy, and all we have to do is pay attention to the options unfolding. So there are options but it has to be something in alignment with you. Like if I try to be like a world-class singer, it won't match my life. But if I become a sound healer, my life would like exponentially become more fulfilling. You see that?
Multiply, yeah. It just multiplies. It's natural.
Yeah, and so that's why when you give it to God, trust, and just do you the best. Be excellent. Like when I'm engaging with you, I'm engaging with passion, with faith, with love, and it's unconditional. And so when this energy, it becomes very it's contagious, because it's unconditional love. It just heals so many things.
It does. It really does. Well, I'm going to bow out and let somebody else have time with you. I am so thankful that you spoke with me and listened to me, and I try to catch you every time you're on here.
Any words for our brothers and sisters listening?
Yes, listen listen to him. Listen to yourselves. Love yourselves. It's so simple. It really is. It's so simple.
And
It really is. Do unto others as you do to yourself, or you want done. That's how I live.
amen.
Yes. I'm not religious, but yes, it is very true.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Spiritual is what I believe in, like you said earlier, I love Buddha. I love,
Yeah.
Jesus. I love, the ones that were wise, that came to teach. And you are one of those, and I love you.
Well, thank you for your kind words, and thank you for your time, and thank you for being open.
Yes, thank you so much, and you have a very great afternoon. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Breathe in, slowly out. Breathing in, be aware that you're breathing in. And slowly out. Thank you for all the blessings, Chica, Rain. We got here. Muso's here. We got Cowdy, Ryan, Lamat, Muso, Chance, Quantum Weirdo. What? Quantum Weirdo 88. Okay. Is it practicing art a gift? If it's from your heart. Because you can make art that doesn't convey love also, which is like making noise but not music. It's about love, but it's about authentic, genuine love. Because sometimes people say that they love you, but they just want to get in your pants. Watch out. There's a lot of that. I like your art. Can I have your number? Like, ooh. I'm here as an art. I'm here to promote my art, not myself. That's why you have to know your role. Are you looking for dating, or are you promoting your art? Right? If I'm on here and I'm not doing spiritual stuff, not engaging, like people when you come here, you're like, wait, what? I'm practicing boundaries. How do I find my gift? Your gifts will find you as you learn to connect to yourself, as you learn to love yourself. Because when you realize you are the blessing, you are the gift, you start thinking from a blessing mind. You start speaking from a blessing heart. You start breathing like you're the blessing, and everybody is a blessing. But sometimes we don't feel like it. Why? Because doubt, fears, worries, limiting stores. Why I can't, why it won't happen. They told me, they hurt me, they yell at me, they, right? But when we're in the stream, what do? How about a little flute? We still got some time. Eventually, I might be going to live stream at Sister Emily's dojo. So we're going to be doing a group sound healing. What are some insights that someone could do to start opening their heart? Face the sadness. Before you can find your happiness, you have to see what's there. Like if you're sad as hell, recognize that you're just really sad. Sometimes we won't allow ourselves to see, because why? It's not a good feeling. We don't want to see that we're sad. Right? Sometimes we feel lonely as hell. I used to be lonely as hell because all I thought was, how can I get a girlfriend? Because I just want love, because I thought love came from girlfriend. That vodka cocktail. What if you have depression and if you're sad all the time, at least you got the first step. You're sad all the time, which means you're sad. Then you have to ask yourself, are you ready to be happy? Because some people aren't ready. If you're not ready for happiness, why the hell would you care about practicing happiness and positivity? Like if you don't truly want to be happy, you won't be. Because why? If you don't truly want it, you're not gonna do the work, which is learning to be more grateful for your damn life, learning to be more grateful for the things you already have instead of complaining about what you don't have. She left me. I want to cuddle with her. She dumped me 5 years ago. I just can't get over it. Instead, I'm gonna smoke. I hate my ex-husband. He ruined my life. Ew. I'm gonna hang out over there, okay? I'm gonna hang out over there with the trash can. Just okay. I don't want to be the trash can now. It's going. I hate the system. The world's a terrible place. Ooh. Golly. I told you the system's corruption. Like, ooh. And so they end up sometimes we have really, really, really good reason to be miserable as hell. It's a great reason, but you're still miserable as hell. Do you want to continue being like that? It's a great reason. They dumped you, they left you, he left you. Okay. You're giving me all the reasons to continue being depressed. I want to see you happy, not depressed. If you keep doing what you're doing, your wrinkles gonna be so deep, okay? You're gonna have a great wall of wrinkles on your head because you still hate him or hate her. And your muscles gonna get so tight. Why? Right? Because you're still holding on so much. So as you get older and you don't let go, you start to curl. And your posture begins to. But when you're relaxed, when you're peaceful, when you're happy, your aura, you shine, your eyes, your smile, it shines. When you breathe, you feel illuminated. And when you feel good, your body begins to heal. But every day that you keep looking at why you're sick, why I'm in pain, Yes, it's difficult that your body is in pain, but you're not the body. But it's really difficult sometimes, because all your life you have been living a victim of your own mind. What did they say? What did Bob Marley say? Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free your minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Right. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. But now there's many ways to control the mind. Social media, pharmaceuticals, substance, alcohol, video games, so many ways. But what if you can free yourself with love, with joy, with devotion, with faith? Completely free. No link in the bio for $111.11 full reading on a full moon. Oh. Limited time offer. Everything must go. Buy one, get one free. Only on Fridays. 110% off only for you. Free shipping also. Overnight shipping. And vegan. Wait, what? Hey. That's it. Non-GMO. One Oreo cookie for that one dude. Gluten-free. Only on Friday, okay? Only on Friday. There's Buddha here and stuff, okay? We're supposed to be serious. Oh my gosh. Look, this Jesus is behind us. Decaffeinated. Hold on, let me use the restroom. Been drinking tea. We got some people from Germany here. Maria from Switzerland. Me, I'm from Houston, Texas. No, I'm born in Thailand but live in Houston, Texas. We got what? Some New Jersey. Scorpion Queen. I notice you savor your food. I like to chew my food because I don't like my stomach to feel. Unless I'm limited on time, then yeah, sometimes you're limited on time and you just gotta eat. But if you have time, enjoy. We got, let's see here. Whoa, a lot of people. Cowdy Ryan from Germany. We got AJ from Austin. Jackie from California. Sangara Kitchen is from New York. We got Natalia from Texas. Christian Beer from Missouri. I hope Sangara Kitchen is ready to go on the mic with me soon. We got Gen X Redux from Dallas. We got Christian Bear from Palo Santo. Just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding. I know. Goddess Valerie from Missouri. I'm sure there's a town called Palo Santo. Isn't there one called Palo Alto? Wilmavana Felin from Belgium. We got Sharon from East African KE. Nilan from Sweden. Flo Linder from Connecticut. Buddha Bear from Canada. SGX3 from Cali. We got Trina from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Delilah A from Houston, Texas, H-Town. We got the Bringineer from Wisconsin. Earth Voice from Greece. Thank you again for your time. User 29871370510 from Long Island, New York. Quantum Weirdo from Oklahoma. Aza from UK, unfortunately. What's wrong with the UK? We know what's wrong. I'm just kidding. You pronounced my whole name correct. Natalia from HTX, another H-Town. And Cali. Hey. 2 Morning Start from Peach Springs, Arizona, the Grand Canyon. We got, who's that? Rain from Cali. Kimmy from Guyana. We got Sweet Water from Philippines. Garrett from California. Donna from Houston, in Houston but originally from Chicago. Turn on a Dime, nice to see you here from SoCal. And Miriam from Chicago. Mary Love M. We got Derek from Canada. Unity, PTI Unity from Manchester. Sushi from Mother Earth. We got Chica D from Palm Beach, Florida. Mandy from Louisiana. Nuv from Houston. In Houston but from San Antonio. Lots of Houston people. Kita from Italy, Jyoti from UK, Erica from North Dakota, Chili Pepper is here too. Let's see here. It's what's her name ready? Sangara Kitchen. Are you open and ready for a little connection? Because I got around 21 minutes left to be here until I go to the next room with my brothers and sisters to do a group sound bath. Okay. Let me see if she's ready. Sangara. Refresh. Can I just like... Will you be on later today? I will try to be. There you are. The invite has been sent. This is welcoming Denelli. Oh. Hello, Sangara Kitchen. Is that you?
Yes, hello. Hi, brother. Hi, everyone.
I'm good. Can everybody hear Sangara Kitchen? Let me see here. Audio. Let me bump up the audio for... Okay. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, sister? I should call you Sangara Kitchen, right? Does it call you Sangara?
Whatever works for you. You can call me Sangara or...
What do you want? Cause to me, I can call you just, I can just, I can say whatever. What do you prefer?
Sister is fine.
Sister, okay.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling today? What's on your heart? What do you feel in this moment? How are you feeling?
I mean, in this moment, honestly, I feel a lot of gratitude for being on your life. Hearing you speak to like different people kind of have like calmed me down a little bit and answer some few questions that I had in mind for like a very long time.
Mm.
Especially with Heather and the other, I think it was the third person that spoke about the chakras and stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, he was able to give me like a piece or maybe a liberation a little bit about my own like journey. And sometimes you get on this journey and you just want to do everything, like opening your chakra,
Yes.
having this gift and feeling like, oh, I can heal the universe, and just have yourself like proving like you're not on the wrong path.
Mm.
Because me being on this journey been very lonely. So yeah.
Yes, it can be very tricky because we're all doing the best to develop ourselves and we're not really sure if we're getting the right information or the information that helps us to keep growing, because sometimes we're just doing what seems spiritual but we're not really, we feel stuck sometimes.
Yes, and I've been there for the past few months, or I can't even say year, where I'm like, what am I doing so long this journey? Like, it's like I do the work, I meditate, I've been in therapy, I've done shadow work, I have cried, I've been in the darkness, like I have no friends, family, I feel like
Well, when you have no
family
friend,
and
that's a
friends
good
are the
sign.
same connection.
Yeah, when you have no
No,
friend,
literally no friends. Like
because when
I
you
have people, but it's different.
when you don't have that many friends, it means that you're not doing the societal norm to fit in because you're looking for this thing called your originality.
Yes, yes, yes.
eventually it will grow, but before you can find like genuine friends, you gotta find you first.
Yes, yes. And I feel like the universe literally drive me to that level where my best friend and I, we just stop being best friend. We didn't fight, we didn't argue. Like the universe just send us apart. My trauma bond buddy that I had here, that we would like do the drinking, the smoking, everything together. She just moved,
Lots of
you
that.
know. Yeah. So it's like the universe just have me like in my own, which I'm really grateful for it now. I'm actually extremely grateful because I discovered that regardless of whatever it is, like I love them no matter what, but I needed that time to myself. I needed to actually understand my, because I didn't know how to be with myself, you know.
Mm.
I didn't know how to be with myself. I didn't know how to enjoy my own company. And I think I'm still learning because sometimes I do get in those low moments where I find myself crying and the ego start questioning me on this journey, you know, where it's like I'm not enough, I'm not doing enough. And I feel like I'm just going around the circle, like everybody life is moving ahead and mine just
Mm.
like I have nothing to show it off for.
How old are you again? We didn't
I'm
ask.
28. I'm 28 and I'm about to be a mother of two again. I'm currently pregnant.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah,
Well,
I'm ready
congratulations,
to
because
mom.
it's not easy being spiritual, being a mother, and you know. But remember, we don't need it to be easy.
Yeah.
It's we need time to fill our cup and love ourselves. But once we're good, then serve. But when we're not good, get back to ourselves.
Right.
So
And that's why I'm so
what is on your
excited
heart?
to be on this
What
live.
what's on your heart?
What is on my heart is also that's why I really wanted to speak to you. Um, because I love my mother very much. And I find myself seeing that some of my issue is her, but I have make kind of peace with that. But she's not understanding that anytime because we have like I'm even not living in New York, but I'm originally from West Africa.
Yes.
And my mother, she in Africa, she grew up there, born, you know, so she has that culture mentality. And where me, I came to America, grew up, so I have like the cultural understanding and stuff, but I also have like a Western awareness a little bit. And now I'm also on this journey where none of my family knows or understand what it means to be on the journey that I'm actually on, you know.
Yeah. So in the beginning, your family. Oh, hold on. My. In the beginning, your family will not understand. Okay, and it's okay that they don't understand, but never stop developing yourself and deepening your self connection. Okay. In the beginning, we want our family to understand what we're doing, but guess what? It's not like they don't need to, but what we need is for us to know what we're doing, like why we're doing. So, why? You always have to remember why. Why am I being blessed with twins? Why does my mother not understand? So, because sometimes our mind wants her to understand. Our mind wants her to understand the spiritual path and understand what I'm doing in my devotion and the connection. But guess what? They, sometimes it's not time for them to understand. But when your work is impactful and you become brilliant and you become a lighthouse and people start talking good about you and your mama hears, then they start to think, what is my daughter doing? Right? They start to, because in the beginning, we're still cultivating. We're still figuring out what are we doing. But when you become a master, when you become more advanced, you become effective. Because in the beginning, we may be doing spiritual work, but the effectiveness may not, like, it takes time for you planted a seed and you're watering it. Many people won't see a plant because it's still small. And when the plant gets bigger, it becomes a little tree. Many people still won't notice your little tree. But when you water your seed and it becomes a mighty oak tree or a great tree, then people will stop and like, oh, word, respect. Which it takes time, but we don't do it for people to go, word, respect. We do it because the seed is already in your heart. It's more about love and devotion and development and doing the best we can. Eventually, as our good work, as our energy rises, and we become more patient with our mother, because we're half our mother and half our father. Naturally, as you help people and your merit, the good work that you do, it goes to your mother too. But it takes time because sometimes we have a lot of karma or things to clear. Okay. And as you do more good, the negative starts to slowly, like it starts to balance out. And when you start to balance out, now you start filling your cup. Okay. Because in the beginning, you have sometimes we have things that we've done in the past that's negative karma. And so as you do good, your cup begins to overflow. And when you overflow, your mother also somehow just starts listening to you or start respecting what you're doing and stop fighting you. Because why? You have more peace in your heart. You have more patience. You have more skills. You have more tools in your spiritual toolbox, learning how to listen longer and asking deeper. And when they see that master in you, they don't recognize it's master. They sit there in awe, and then they realize, oh, that's what she's been doing. How do you feel?
That's actually profound. That's actually great. That's why now I don't seem to like argue with her a lot for some reason. You know, she seemed to more feel like that I don't love her. Like that's her answer to everything. Like you, like because I just ignore. I have blocked her for like a month. Like, and I'm not laughing about it as if it's like it's a good thing, but I'm just saying like I just don't know how to explain to her no more because I'm also learning to set boundary with her, you know, because I realize like me and her have been going through this for so long since since I was a baby to now. Like this is things that's just been ongoing, and I just felt like if I kind of don't start putting the boundary and making her understand, or not even make her understand, but just walk on my own path without waiting for her to approve it, it's like I'm gonna keep letting the universe feel like, okay, it's okay for everybody to treat me the way my mother does because she's my mother. Because us being from a cultural family, that's something they always implant on us. Like, you are my child, so I have every right to keep doing this to you. I have every right to keep talking to you this way. I have every right to, like, constantly. And I get it, but sometimes, like, you are emotionally constantly abusing me. Sometimes you put this pressure on me that I myself don't. I'm very, like, understanding the way the universe want me to flow with this life, with my journey and stuff. But because of her wanting me to prove this thing to her and the world, I constantly question myself. I constantly doubt myself. And sometimes I can't even hear my own voices, you
But
know?
so imagine this, sister. Imagine how many of your ancestors carry that generational cycle for who knows for how many family of just verbal manipulation and abuse because of the lack of spiritual knowledge and wisdom. But you, this lifetime, decided, you know what? I'm going for it this lifetime. And this is why, like, this is why we're all here together, so that we can help break the generational cycle of sadness, negativity, and abuse, and like trauma. And then we plant something better, and we're all growing together, and we're creating this cosmic force where we support each other without needing to think, how can I make money from this sister who needs guidance and wants to open her chakras? Right? So
Yes.
I'm saying that because we're growing so quickly, and imagine when and the thing is, you good already, sis. You got this far. Keep being more patient. You done enough. You done a lot of work to know that you're not really gonna stop. Because some people
No.
begin the work and they don't go all the way, right? And so you continue to work and you remain open and you're staying around the right people, and you because you're hungry to serve. You're hungry for love, and you have a lot of this thing, masculine energy. So what you're learning is the word grace. Okay.
Mm.
So because sometimes in my family too, we lack this energy called grace. Like we have fierce faith, but the tool of grace is like, I'm gonna listen to my mom complain about something for 2 hours and ask her, how do you feel? Do you like to feel? Like, how would you like to feel? Right? But it took 2 hours of listening to my mother complain about something, because why? That's her way of coping but not healing, because she doesn't know how to heal, but you do, because you've been developing and practicing, and eventually you will heal your whole family, and your children will see you as like the mystic mother would result, not just like acting spiritual, but you're giving them real wisdom, life tools, and how to take action, and not to just identify as I'm spiritual. And that's why I'm on here, so that many people don't just get lost as identifying as spiritual because you do tarot cards or whatever. It's more about service. It's about service to ourselves first before we can help our family, especially our father and mother who think they know more than us. And in some things they do, but sometimes compassion is something they don't know. Love and unconditional love is something they may not have been taught. And maybe this lifetime you're meant to bless your own parents with unconditional love, and that may be something that they never felt before.
I feel like crying. Oh my God. I feel like you need to be in a family reunion with my family. I swear. Like I wanna cry because you said everything. And honestly, I know that I need to give her grace. That's why there's that distance that she keep quite thinking that is a lack of love for me. It's not a lack of love. It's like, mother, I truly wanna love you beyond what you think is love. Because in my eyes, you only love me based on what I can do and how I can make you proud in the eyes of other people.
And that's what was needed for you to be here today, because immigrating to America is really difficult, and to like survive in another country, because I'm not from here. My parents came from Thailand, and so I get it. We were in more survival mode, and like they want you to also be in survival mode, but instead your blessing is you became spiritual, and they go, what the, is she gonna help pay the bills? What is he gonna do with his life, meditating all day? Right? So they're scared that you're gonna, like, pass away and be, in hell. But instead they don't know, because they have expectations of survival, but you're living in abundance and they don't see it because it's not time yet. But through your mastery, through your humility, through your devotion, through your grace, we get to change the world together, sister. But it's just because you chose to be the change for yourself and your family.
Yes, 100%. 100. And you are so right because I remember from a child to now, like when I speak about things that I truly want to do and from my heart, it's always how I can help like the world I'm in. How can I better the world that I am? But I also know that it starts with me. So that's why I don't engage in a lot of things that's going on worldwide. I don't talk about it because I'm like, it makes no sense for me to be there
Yeah.
telling the world, society, do this, do that. But when I look around my own life, I know there's so much I need to take care of. And I do believe that everything in this life starts from your home, from where you lay your head to to the food you make, to the water you drink. Do you feel about those things? And I have a daughter, and she even wanted to speak to you a little bit, but I said I'm gonna ask you.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, I'll talk to her. What's
she's
up?
she's 10 years old. I don't even know, but she's such
Hello.
a light in my life. She's a light in my life, and even though sometimes it's a little bit hard because as much I'm totally talking about my mother, but I know that a lot of her parenting style is like in my DNA. Like it's like you're trying to stay away, you're trying to not be someone, but then later on you realize like, oh, I am actually this person that I'm trying not to be so much alike, you know.
And
And
yeah, with community, sister, we're gonna my duty on here is hold people accountable and myself, because sometimes we forget the things we practice and we preach, because it's not easy. That's why we need community and people helping each other unconditionally, because it's like hard to find mentors who will just help you without like being part of some cult or a Patreon or something. And that's why God told me, hey, look, jump on the live and help some people, damn it. And I'm like, for real? I'm like, okay. So, right, because why? So many people are learning from all these conversations we're having, because we're ready for the next level and we just need to just help people. So, and you being open, you've helped so many people already.
yeah, she's here if it's okay for her to say hi.
Yeah, yeah. What's her name?
Yuma.
Hello, Yuma.
Hi.
How are you doing today? What are you enjoying? Your mom's famous now.
Yeah, maybe. My mouth is spicy right now.
She's eating spicy food.
Oh, your mom. Okay, awesome, awesome. And how do you feel? You see your mom talking about this stuff.
I feel good.
Is she emotional?
Maybe.
And well, thank you for being courageous enough to talk to me, and thank you for being with your mom, and thank you for being a good girl. So I appreciate that.
Okay. Bye. To eat my food.
Enjoy your spicy food.
She's she said thank you. Thank you so much. But oh, and I had this question too, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is you healing me so much right now because I'm like I tell you, maybe it's the hormones too, pregnancy. Like I say, I've been crying, I've been confused and all that stuff. But I also wanted to speak on, how everything that's going on in the world, like
Mm-hmm.
with the whole wars that is going on, Pakistan, Congo, Sudan, all these different things that are going on. And I see myself not engaging too much, even sometimes like on TikTok. I don't watch the news anymore ever since I've been on this journey. um once you know something, understand, you try like to live in the world because it's like, okay, I'm part of the world, I'm part of everything, I can ignore everything.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, I'm choosing not to like give my energy and engage. But I always get a sense of guilt, like, am I suppressing my voice? Because I see some people, they just out there, speaking, doing, engage, and doing all, and I just see myself not doing a lot of that.
Yes.
Like, I
Okay.
don't do it. I just, and I'm like, am I wrong? I'm thinking like, am I being heartless that I don't react to things? I don't react to death. I don't react like when somebody tell me, I don't get sad. I just, to me, it's like you're in a better place. I don't look at it like, oh my God, it's the end for you. I don't know. I had that question too. That
Yeah. So you have to have awareness of what's going on in the world, but don't get caught up in the politics. Because right, you want to know what's going on, but the moment you start picking sides, you just close off yourself to both sides. You want to see the truth, not what they want you to see. So this is why the moment we pick sides, we become blind in the other eye, because when people fight or disagree, there's two sides to, there's always different perceptions of the truth. And sometimes we want the truth from what our ego wants to be true and what's really happening. And there's people, there's a sister asked me on Sunday how, like, what, like, if we should hold a protest for Palestine or whatever. And I told her, look, sister, look, help your family first. Sometimes we're so passionate about Mother Earth and other countries when our own family's sad, when we don't feel
Yes.
happy. It's okay that we believe in what we believe, but do what you can with what's in front of you, right? And so many people were so concerned about something so far away, but our own family don't even talk to each other.
Right, right,
The homeless people, nobody's feeding, but yet we want to think so far away. Why? Because the phone told us to do it. They told us to
right,
do it. And this is why I don't get political, because it's very disconnecting. It's hard to unite in love when we're trying to identify what kind of love is that. Unconditional love. What do you mean? And so this is why I stay away from that. And by just helping people, cracking jokes and playing music, this is the way that I have chosen to, or the universe shows me to, so that the energy can be. Because here's the thing, when we're online here talking about love, talking about wisdom, and feeling it together, we're actually healing the world, while people are on the
yes,
street yelling and creating more hate, more harm. Because why? That's the best that they know, because they lack mentorship. And that's why the universe told me, my own master told me to stay online, just help people. And that's why I'm like, when I see on TikTok, a lot of people will come post Palestine or whatever, I don't respond to that. Why? Because what are you doing to create peace and love and positive energy? Because a lot of times they yell love, but it comes from fear, manipulation, and hate.
right, right,
Right? They say, my life matter, but instead they're saying my life doesn't matter. But we can't say that out loud. Why? The politics make you not be able to say some things. And that's why I stay away from it.
right.
I stick with how can I make be the change? Because some people, they just talk about being the change. But how can you create love if your energy is not love?
True.
Right? There's so much going on in the world. There's so many wars going on in the world. What are you doing for the life that you're interacting with? Many people aren't really engaging with the life, but we look on the phone, they say, oh, choose this side, Ukraine. Choose this side, Palestine. Choose Iran. Choose Israel. I just choose love. And if you,
Right.
and the thing is, when you start saying this, the people who are heavily political, like there's a glitch there's a glitch that happens, because just choose love. Just choose love. Love your damn self. Anything else, sister?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else on your heart, sister?
No, that was pretty because I tend to see like I feel in a sense the same way because like I said, I've been on this journey and every day the universe 1 minute is like, oh my God, everything's so amazing. Like I feel grateful. And then the next day I have this pressure on myself. I'm crying. I'm like, And then I look at the world too, and then I'm like, I get guilt for like, okay, all this is going on, and I'm not saying much about it. Like I will have friends that will share things to me so I can feel bad about the situation, or I don't know. And I just will ignore the messages because to me it's like, I have my own life here that I'm trying to like figure out. I have my daughter that I'm trying to teach how to become the greatest female she can be for herself. I'm having a son that I have to like prepare for this world, and show them unconditional love. And I know they're gonna have a different journey from me, and I'm not trying to make them feel like, because sometimes when you are on this journey called spiritual, you intend to try to like just mentally put stuff on your kids that it may not actually be what they here to experience. So sometimes I have to like remind myself like, hey, remind them to be a kids, allow them to have their own experience, and so on. So to me it's like, yes, I want the world to be perfect, but to me it's like it starts with myself. And that's what earlier I wrote in the comment on how Michael Jackson said that before you change the world, you have to take a look at yourself in the mirror, you know. So, and that song, no matter what life is like, no matter what life throw at me, I'm always like have that in the back of my mind, like, hey, you are where you need to be. Um, you might think it sucks where you are, but some people have it worse. Learn to be grateful, learn to accept yourself, surrender, because you are where you are meant to be, and everything that you're seeing right now that may not look perfect in the eyes of somebody, but you also know why is the purpose of it, you know.
And you
So
only
sometimes
have
I try my best not to fight
you,
myself.
you only have a limited amount of energy to spend on, and if we're spending it on doing things that don't even fill our own cup, it's why many people who spend their life like too political and too protested, it's so draining. Like, and then you come back home and then you don't get along with people, and then you turn on the news, you're like, man. This is why I tell people, love your damn self, people. And and so many people think love your damn self means doing something more outside. And then they wonder why they're not happy. And then they find other people who don't fill their cup. They just identify as somebody who fill their cup, but they don't feel that way. Yeah, you can still protest and be in. Yeah, of course.
Yes,
You
yes.
you can do it all, but come from an energy of love. But here's the issue. That's not what a lot of people don't do that. That's the problem. A lot of people aren't protesting from they say, you can see the energy. They say it's world peace, but look at their faces, look at their voices. Because a lot of times chaos, there's a lot of money to be made from chaos. Because why? The news makes money, right? There's
Yes.
more to fight, right? It's sensationalism, because when you're peacefully protesting and you're doing things that are harmonizing, they don't want to video that. That's boring. People in love and uniting, no. But when people are yelling and fighting, it's more sensationalism. And so this is why I'm aware you can do it. Be the change. You could protest from love, protest with joy, protest with faith and love. And so it's just watch your energy. So this is why before I get involved with somebody, before I collaborate with somebody, is this from ego? Are they politically in their head, or they have politics but they're leading from love? Because I see some of the closest friends I have, they have a great heart, right? They have a great heart, but when politics gets in, there's a glitch in the system. They don't want to hear something because the truth is painful, and sometimes the truth, it goes against the narrative they have been sold. And so this is why I don't talk about politics, because why? I just let it play out, and I keep the stream pure and clear. And with politics stuff, with protesting stuff, do that somewhere else. But over here, we gonna love our damn self. So, any final words for our brothers and sisters? Sister?
Um, yeah, definitely let's continue loving ourselves, and sometimes this journey definitely will test you. It will test you in a lot of different ways, through people, sometimes even through yourself, through your mind, you know. But as long that you don't give up on how far you have come, because that's what keeps me going. When I look back since I've been on the journey, all the time that I have cried, all the time I had to sit there and forgive myself and forgive other people, acknowledge the things that have been done to me, you know. So when the next test comes, I'm like, okay, here we go. We're just gonna keep doing this dance and not give up, you know, because at the end, you're gonna get the result. You will get there, and it will take some time, but eventually you will get there. And brother, I am so grateful. I have been joining your live couple of times, you know, but today was honestly phenomenal, and I will continue being here, listening to your guidance. This is truly what you call unconditional love, you know, when you're just showing other people how to be on this path and giving them some sense of clarity, because sometimes that's what we are all missing, a clarity that, you know what, we are on the right path. There's no the universe doesn't make no mistakes, you know. It can be it can be a very lonely journey. I can 100% testify that it can really be a lonely journey, you know. But as long that in your heart that you know this is the best for you, the universe will send you the right people, like the brother Guru. You know, the universe will find a way for you to have your questions answered in some way. You know, that's why I'm so grateful today to be able to connect with you. I think I'll really enjoy it tonight. I will sleep more at peace
And thank you to
after this
thank you
conversation.
to your
Thank you.
daughter for saying hi too.
Yes, yes, definitely. She's an amazing person, and I'm glad that she was okay because she just came from her after school and she's like, "Oh, can I say hi?" I'm like, "Okay."
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sister Sangara Kitchen, and I'll see you here. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing night, guys.
Thank you. Ask the deep questions. This is why I'm here. It's not supposed to be easy. Ask the deep questions. The truth is painful, but it'll set us free. This is why I'm vulnerable with you about why I don't get into politics or why I don't address it. Because when you're willing to look at both sides, you start to see it for yourself. But some people don't want to see both sides. They just want to see the narrative they have been force-fed for years and years and years. Which is why I just stick to unconditional love. The energy. Because some people expect you to identify with a certain political system because you're spiritual. I just identify with loving your damn self. I have to go to Sister Emily's, and again, it's why they're trying to ban TikTok. The war is not only in person. There's a digital one. There's a spiritual. But with unconditional love, it heals all things. And so when we're doing this unconditional loving thing together, it's like confusing to people, like one love, one heart, let's get together and God provides the bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? I would like to answer more questions, okay? But I have to go. So thank you, Muso. Hold on to that question. And if you have more, again, what you see is what you get. I'm just gonna. This is why, this is why I'm happy, because I'm not here pretending to be somebody. I'm just here to be me. But of course, before coming to some conclusions, I sit there and I contemplate. I learn, I remember, oh yeah, politics is not really healthy for the spiritual community. Charging money is not really healthy for spiritual community. It can corrupt it. You shouldn't sleep around with your students because all these gurus, Bikram yoga, sleeping with their students. Oh, that's unhealthy for the community. All right, when people fall in love with you, remind them, love your damn self. Because when you help people, people put you highly. But the truth is, you should remind them they are majestic and magical. Anyways, I'll see you whenever I see you. Continue loving your damn self. Please.